Hey, YouTubers, it's Goat again with another edition of my daily driver chronicles, telling you guys what's going on with the Rufus since I've been driving him daily. So, one interesting thing that happened when I got to work one morning, and I get there around 4:45 in the morning, let's say. I shut off my headlights. You'll notice that my headlight switch is missing. Shut off my headlights, and I went around back to do some stuff, and I came back in the bus, sat in the driver's seat again, and I noticed that all my gauge lights were still on, so I went and pushed the button again, and it felt kind of weird, and when I released it, the lights came back on. So I was kind of playing with it and pulled it on and off, and went under here to look and see if I could see the switch, which I couldn't. And while I was distracted looking under here, and then I popped my head up, all kind of smoke started coming out of here. Electrical smoke. I mean, it was thick, like Nicki Minaj. I mean, it was something. It was like the Star Stripper came out on stage. So I ran to the back and disconnected the battery real quick. And luckily, I say luckily, it happened that morning while I was when I got to work, because I was able to, I had all my tools there. I'm an aircraft mechanic, so that's what I do for a living. And I had all the company tools there. I was able to use their meters and such. And I came out in the parking lot with a radio, and I was able to jury rig a switch. Let me get out of here. Make it easier for you guys to see. I was able to jury rig a switch. This is a landing light switch off of a 737, don't tell the company, to turn on my lights. And you see all these other wires hanging down. These are for like the background lights on these gauges and the fuel gauge. So I got to get all that squared away too. But this works good. This is parking lights, and that is full headlights. And it's actually brighter now, because previously I knew that switch was bad because my brights never worked. And I believe, from what I can read online, I haven't gotten a good answer, but I believe that that's how you turn the brights on and off. Just do that switch. So anyway, now I got the brights wired on all the time, so I can actually see, which is kind of nice. But what it did mess up is that when I had the dash cover off, back when I was doing work on Rufus, when I first got her, I squared away all the wiring back there. Usually it looks like a rat's nest, it's all jacked up. But I had tied it all up and made it all pretty looking. And unfortunately, because of this problem, I had to go under there and cut all my ties. So now I got to go back through there and do it again. I might just go in there and get a new type of fuse panel, a more modern type, so that I can get rid of these older type fuses and kind of modernize everything. Let me show you guys the switch. I mean, you can see the wire. I'm talking about, there was a lot of smoke, guys. I thought it was way more than just this one wire, but this one wire, which is connected to the main power coming to the front of the bus from the back, that's what cooked. And then I took this apart, and you can see that this contact here, there's all these contacts that slide on this switch, and this one welded itself to whatever position, and that's what caused this whole thing. So these contacts, which are here, here, and normally there, they kind of slide back and forth as you're turning your switch on and off. Then it has a rheostat. When you twist it, when you twist this, there's a rheostat over here that turns like your dash lights brighter. Anyway, this contact here is the one that's welded onto the base of the switch. So whatever it did, I don't know, magic. You can see the wire there. The wire is just cooked. And this is all debris from me having to work on all that. So I got wires, I got switches, I had to steal some wires from some other stuff we had at work. Here's another piece of that crusty wire. Anyway, that's one of the things that happened, and I'm going to investigate whether I want to get a regular switch or, you know, the stock switch, or if I'm just going to live with this. This is temporarily taped up here, as you can see. So, but I can very easily put this switch in this hole. So, you know, I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, that was one of the things. I'll let you know about the other one here in a little bit. Daily driving, man.